KK7BVY here. So I've had a lot of interest over my Trucktastic solar car node that I've lovingly named Trucktastic. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick overview of this device. So we got the solar panel and the N style mount on top for the antenna. The enclosure is printed in ASA, so it can withstand some of the weather. On the bottom side here, we've got 4 super strong magnets that are covered in a rubber material. We have a 6-watt solar panel, and then you can see the bottom of the closure here. There is 7 M3x8 screws in this thing. Let me pop this cover off real quick, show you some of the magic inside. Now I'm going to print a TPU gasket for this today. Haven't done that so far, but I'm going to be doing that. So inside here we can see I've just got my power from my solar panel here looped in, and it's plugged into the solar. This is a rack 19007. This was just a battery I had lying around, a 3.7 volt 1800 milliamp hour battery. Rather than plug in a JST connector, I have such a problem crimping those stupid little things. I just soldered it direct. Pay attention to polarity. They do mark it on the board. Other than that, we've got our USB-C, we've got a reset button here. I've got my antenna plugged in, and then I've got my Bluetooth antenna is also in here. If you can see, it is right here next to the board. And that's pretty much it. I just have to put a TPU gasket in here so I can make sure that no water gets in here. So far it's been fine, I haven't had any issues. The only other thing you do when you get this solar panel is you're going to cut off the USB on the end of it, and the only wires you need to use are the red and the black. There's a couple other colors in there, don't worry about it. And then there was a DC barrel, female barrel jack on this where you could plug in. I just cut that off and put a piece of heat shrink over the top of it and crimped the end down. But this has been powering this thing up for a while. I do not have an on-off switch, so I actually had to go into the app and power it off first. You do not want to have this powered up with an antenna connected. When I get the antenna back on, before I button her up, I'm going to hit the reset button once to kick it back on. But other than that, I'm picking up nodes everywhere, driving all around with this thing. It's been great to have. If you have questions, hit them up in the comments section.